An Earthwind and Fire drummer dies at 67. Earthwind and Fire drummer Fred White dies at 67. The band announced that he was 67. Dearest family, friends and fans. Today our family is Saturn. His brother and fellow Earth, Wind and Fire member Vadine White wrote on Instagram on Sunday. Joined by Ronald and now drumming with the Angels. The post-contending child protege member of the original 9-hit gold records at a young age of 16. He was number 1 in the family lineup. But more than that, at home and beyond. He was a wonderful brother who was always entertaining and delightfully mischievous, and we could always count on him to lighten up a seemingly bad situation. You concluded that he will live forever in our hearts. Vadine added, Dear Freddie, we thank you all for your love, blessings and support during this time, so hello baby brother, we love you twinkling stars and no cause of death. Fox News Digital Earthwind and Fire representative has been contacted for comment. Earthwind and Fire also paid tribute to Fred on their official Instagram page. Fred White. 1955 to 2022, the band wrote the senior soloing during a 1979 performance at Rock Palestine Essen, Germany. Rest in love during our Run of the World tour. According to Pitchfork, Fred toured with Donny Hathaway while he was still in high school and joined Earth, Wind and Fire before his 20th birthday. Birthday remained with the band until the early 1980s. Fred White dies. He was the drummer for the band during their 2000 hit Like a Shining Star. The drum prodigy returning to the group for his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. Fred White, who played drummer for the Grammy-winning R&B band Earth, Wind and Fire during its 1970s and mid-80s prime, including such exemplary tunes as September and Sparkling Star, has passed on. He was 67. His sibling and bandmate Vadine White declared via web-based entertainment that White was tracked down dead on New Year's morning. Our family is disheartened today with the deficiency of an astonishing and skilled relative, our darling sibling Frederick Eugene, Freddie, White, he composed. See the post underneath. Read more. Fred White, drummer for the band Earth, Wind and Fire, has died. Fred White had been a drummer for Donny Hathaway in different demonstrations when he joined Earth, Wind and Fire in 1974. He was behind the unit when the band was among the greatest R&B acts in the nation. Playing on its gold or platinum collections from 1975s, that is the behavior that most people find acceptable, which beat the Bulletin 200, to 1983's Electric Universe. The Gathering scored 8 continuous top 10 collections from 1975 to 81, including the live set Appreciation. Fred White, former drummer for Earth, Wind and Fire, dies at age. Earth, Wind and Fire likewise had 7 top 10 pop singles during that time, going from Sparkling Star, which hit number 1 the Billboard Hot 100 in May 1975 and won a Grammy, to We Should Depression, which burned through 5 weeks at number 3 of every 1981. Pepper's Film, Disco Works of Art, September, and Boogie Wonderland, the last option with The Feelings, and twofold Grammy champ, After the Affection Has Gone. EWF additionally scored 8 no. 1s on Bulletin's R&B singles outline. The band, which likewise was commonly known for its brilliantly hued furnishes and intricate, high-energy live shows, was enlisted into the rowdy corridor of notoriety in 2000. Fred White played at the enlistment service in the wake of having left The Gathering during the 1980s. The Gathering likewise had 4 top 5 singles in the UK, and its collections I'm, 1979, and Countenances arrived at the main 10 there. EWF had 3 other top 10 UK collections with aggregation circles from 1978 to 2010. Earthwind Fire amassed 6 Grammys from 1975 to 2005 and 17 all-out assignments. Alongside the Stone Lobby, The Gathering was likewise enlisted into the vocal gathering corridor of notoriety and lyricists' lobby of popularity and has a star on the Hollywood Stroll of Distinction. Watch the Authority video for September. Here its 1978 assemblage plate, The Best of Earth, Wind and Fire, hit number 6 on the Billboard 200 and has sold in excess of 5 million units in the US. The RIAA said The Gathering has sold more than 23.5 million record in the US alone. Fred White and his bandmates showed up in and composed the score for the 1975 film that is the type of behavior that most people will accept as normal, later retitled Sparkling Star, featuring Harvey Keitel as a record executive entrusted with breaking the striving youthful band. The collection would turn into the genuine EWF's business leap forward, burning through 3 weeks on the Bulletin 200 and being named among Moving Stone's 500 biggest collections ever. Brought into the world on January 13, 1955, in Chicago, Fred White likewise played drums on collections for acts including Hathaway, Linda Ronstadt,